Hello, Lit class. This is Clay Pichella coming at you again, talking about Module 7, which is online learning. After listening to the lecture on online learning through K through 12, I'm kind of torn on whether or not I think it should be required or not. Any kind of online learning, at least in a classroom setting, I do feel should be supplemental. However, there are cases I can think of with homeschooling or the replacement for the traditional correspondence courses that some people did take, where they could get professional and certified educators giving them accredited curriculum, which I do think would be very beneficial. Because believe it or not, there are places where maybe quality education isn't a possibility. Whether or not I think it should be required or not, I don't know. However, I do think it's very beneficial, and I think like the Google Classroom, my son uses it in junior high, soon to be high school, and I do think it works very well. They have the instruction and the projects, and they work on and then they upload to Google Classroom. So I do see how that's very beneficial. Kids don't have to print out things. We are in a digital society, digital age, where things don't have to be printed out all the time, and we don't need to have hard copies of everything floating around. And it's probably a lot easier for the teachers to keep track of assignments and not taking home, papers upon papers upon papers. So I do see where it is very beneficial. I used Google Classroom. I've never used Google Classroom before because I'm not a teacher, and when I went to college, it was Blackboard is what I used to upload any assignments I have, and obviously with Fort Hays State, it's Blackboard as well. So that's what I use. I do like Google Classroom. I think it's very user-friendly. I think it's right there. It's very much what we're used to seeing with the stream setup, and where you can comment and upload assignments right there. It's very, very easy. I do not feel that Blackboard is as user-friendly. I know it's been around a lot longer than Google Classroom has, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's better. So Blackboard is kind of the king, if you will, of online learning, but I think Google is very rapidly nipping at its heels if it hasn't already overtaken it. At least for I believe in a lot of the settings it has, because colleges are primarily the only place I've seen Blackboard used. So anyway, I very much enjoyed fiddling around and playing with my Google Classroom. So hopefully that turns out well, and people will be able to add assignments to it. So anyway, thank you for listening, and I will see you next time.